welcome back to my channel. My name is Ness. I like to talk about books, and today I'm going to be unboxing the January Illumicrate box. This box has not come in its usual yellow packaging. I'm hoping it's because they needed a bigger box for this month and not that they're actually changing their packaging to match their new logo, with the letter probably being right. But bigger box, it makes me hope that maybe we're going to get some bigger items. I am an Illumicrate representative for this quarter. That means that I've had this box gifted by Illumicrate. It rattles. But you're still gonna get my honest opinions. I don't know what's inside this box, so you're gonna get my complete reactions. If you're not new to this channel, you'll know that I am two things. One, easily disappointed, and two, very excitable. If I genuinely like the items in this box, you will be able to tell, but I also can't hide disappointment very well. Now, a lot of people have already had this box delivered, and I've had quite a lot of people sending me messages on Twitter, Instagram, and leaving me comments on my last post asking if I've had this box and what did I think of it, because there seems to be an air of disappointment around this. That makes me very curious because I do know that this has 2 books inside of it. When it comes to a double book box, I generally don't expect too much from the items, but I've only ever had a double book box from Fairy Loot. I've not had one from Illumicrate before, so I don't really know what to expect. But I'm going to treat them the exact same as Fairy Loot, where I don't expect too much from the items if we're getting 2 books. So without further ado, I'm going to go and try and get this box open. Oh, that was difficult. So inside, not much giving it away. The theme for this month is Royal Secrets. Okay, so the first item in this is my second jigsaw by Illumicrate. This one is a We Hunt the Flame. I actually did the last one and really enjoyed it because it was Lord of the Rings and it was this like a beautiful scenery. The thing that I like most about the jigsaws, if I'm honest, is the amount of detail that they actually put into the box that they come in. I'm probably not going to do this one because it's got people on it, but yeah, jigsaw. Next is a pair of fluffy socks. I can't tell what the design is on these. They're supposed to be inspired by the Priory of the Orange Tree. I guess that could be like a dragon sitting under a tree. I'm just not really sure. But fluffy socks in January is always helpful. Next we have a paperback book. I love that this actually came in its own little bag. So this would be the third item. Oh, this is different. So this is the Ivory Key, which is a new release, but it's got sprayed edges. It's got a digital note in by the author, and apparently this is also an exclusive cover. I love it when even like the paperback items you get in these boxes is also like special. It's like they're not just giving you a book that you could go and pick up from Waterstones. This book has been featured in some other book boxes as their main book of the month, so I've seen this about. This seems like a really complicated story, if I'm honest. So it seems like the main character is trying to establish herself as a queen, but her kingdom is in trouble because a quarry is running out of a resource of magic, which is a rare resource used to protect her citizens from the threat of war. If the enemies find out that her kingdom is running low on this resource of magic, they'll stop at nothing to seize the last of it. Her only hope is to find a mysterious object of legend, the Ivory Key, rumoured to unlock a new source of magic. But in order to do this, she needs to infiltrate her enemy's kingdom. That sounds super interesting. I think this is part of a series. We love a good map. I'm happy with this as an item. Oh, it actually came with another letter from the author as well. It's a debut YA fantasy. I always think it must be so cool when an author manages to get their debut in a box like this. So the next item is unsure. It says you're a survivor. Okay, so I get what this is. This makes sense now. This is a prison healer phone stand. So it's got like a little keyhole there, like the cover of Prison Healer with the flowers. Oh, that way. So you can set your phone on it. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not disappointed. I like practical homeware items. The next item as well is also really nice. I just don't think it's for me. And it's a necklace, and the fandom is the Never Tilting World. And it like moves. It's really cute, but it's such a big design. When this is it's a bit big. But I do think that it's really well thought out and really well designed. It is designed by illustrations by Joanne. It's really nicely done. So that might be it for the items. We have a book, a necklace, a jigsaw, a phone stand. I'm okay with the items. I just love that we have another book. Another book will always make up for the items for me regardless of what I get. So obviously the big part of Illumicrate, and that is the book. They announced what the book was going to be a little while ago, and this is the original cover of the book. I know that this has been redesigned, so I'm very excited to see what they've done with the redesign. This book is thicker than I thought it was going to be. I see some black. Whoa! I was not expecting anything like this. This is completely different to anything that I was ever expecting. So this is a naked hardback, doesn't come with a sleeve, it's an Illumicrate exclusive, and it's got like this continuing pattern. So different to what the mass market is. On the inside it comes with the offer letter. When you open it up, this is what's on the end papers. It doesn't say that they're exclusive, so they may be also in the mass market. There's a pen sign by the author, and that is it as far as differences with this edition. But when I say that is it, I mean literally this is like a completely different book. If I saw this in the same vicinity as the mass market edition, I would not know that this is this Woven Kingdom. My favourite part of it is absolutely the digitally printed edges. I love when Illumicrate do this. I'm definitely going to store this book this way. If I'm honest, this Woven Kingdom is not a book that I personally would have bought myself. Tahara Murphy is the author of the Shatter Me series. Read book 1, I wasn't interested. I have been interested in some of her other works. A Very Large Expansive Sea is one that's been on my radar for quite a while. I've just never got around to picking it up. But this book sounds really good. It's the start of a young adult fantasy series set in a Persian-inspired world. The main character is the long-lost heir to a Jinn kingdom who's hiding in plain sight as a servant. The current Crown Prince Cameron has heard prophecies of the death of his king, but he could never imagine that this servant girl could throw everything out of balance. I'm really happy with this edition, but what I think would have made this edition even nicer is if it had like a ribbon bookmark. I think that's what this one needs, like a gold ribbon bookmark. So overall, this box I'm happy with. It's not one of my favourite Illumicrate boxes, but it's certainly like not my least favourite by any means. I'm really happy with a redesigned edition. We get these quite rarely, and I really appreciate the printed edges. I adore that we have another special edition paperback. For me, both of them just absolutely worth it. For the items, we have the necklace, the socks, and the phone holder and a jigsaw. I think I'm probably going to get used out of the phone holder and the socks, but none of these items really wow me. But again, we got the book. So yeah, personally I've had fun opening that box. I can understand why people are disappointed if they're not interested in the paperback book and they were getting this for the items. I think that disappointment is completely valid. These book boxes are a lot of money, and not a lot of these items have a lot of value if you're wanting to sell them on Depop to try and reclaim some of the money from the box. So I just get that. I do get it. But this is going to go on my desk. I'm going to use it for my work phone. I'm going to put some socks on, and I'm now going to go back to work. But thank you for watching, and I'll hope to see you in my next video, which may be my fairy loot one. Where is my fairy loot? I hope everyone's having a great day. Bye guys.